so far, and are you gonna play today? Depends on how long these take, Bayless. It's not very clear yet whether I will. So yeah, the large format is next. I wonder if they actually checked the wheel spin. If not, then somebody should message them. Okay, I am late. So far, Rita is leading with a game up, and holy moly, was that a game! I really hope that every single game is like that. I mean, maybe not as one-sided as this, but yeah, we're seeing like records broken on like game one already. So exciting. What is arena format on ladder? It's a map where you get to select the starting, where you get to just build a hero, get your army, and you just duke it out in the final fight. Currently the players seem to be a little bit AFK. That's fine. The towns are selected. They're not currently yet trading, it seems. No, can somebody tell them that it's large and that they're good to go? I mean, if they want to take a break, then that's fine. I'm, just so they know. No co-caster. I want to do the first one solo. I'll be getting a co-caster for the following ones. I'm a great co-caster. No. Can't wait to go from this Lexi being the OG JR loser tomorrow. Yep. Nah, I don't lose. Post some place in JR Discord going forward once rolled. Okay, we'll do. Gotcha. I have co-casting experience, but zero Humphrey knowledge. Don't worry about it, guys. Don't worry about it. Lexiav, I made it to the finals. Well, to the playoffs, rather. So far. Of course, I'm making it to the finals too. That will be something that I will say, but that's not something that I yet say, you know? So we will only see your perspective while you play. Yes, there could be potential other streamers that might be casting the match, and the other player is also 100% going to be streaming. So you might be seeing the coverage of another person, or you might just see the perspectives on their own. Are you up against Meat Grinder? Meat Grinder, I'm up against Darfun. I don't know much about him, but he was a monster in the qualifier, so I'm a little bit scared. Which time are you signed tomorrow your match? Actually, I don't know if we don't have a time yet. Hopefully we'll be able to do the normal stream time start. But I'll have to confirm. I'll try to do it soon after my stream. You saw the clip with Gamongols and Fairy Dragons. Yeah, I did. It's been posted like 10,000 times now everywhere, but yeah. Tao versus Necro. Oh yeah, Tao versus Necro. Wow. I wonder what they're betting for. I think that... Actually, I don't know. I feel like Necropolis should be the one that you're betting for here. Can you confirm? Okay. Yo, Farrell, if you're here, could you message Darfun on when he's able to play tomorrow? So we know fast sooner, so we can tell Stygian. Ryuto likes Tower, Val is Naga, so he's betting for Tower, okay. But I feel like the Dread Knights are actually really powerful as well. Watch them pick Pickwadrum! If Rito goes for Tower, he's probably gonna pick Rissa rather than Pickwadrum, because Rito really doesn't respect the lack of tempo for Pickwadrum, and also he doesn't value the scouting either. His mindset when it comes to playing this is way different than that of the other players. As such, he's probably not picking that, really. Heroes random. No, they get to pick their hero after the trade. Which also starts with Magic Arrow. I don't really feel like that's that much of a benefit, really. This is Redwhait is also the room, so most of the things are gonna be in Russian, the hero names and the faction names, of course. They're currently betting Tower vs Necropolis. I wonder if they're both betting for the same faction. It might be the case that they're not. And a go cast, please. Nah, that's not. This is already Veilus. Where's MKC? What do you mean? Can someone explain this bidding by the players? I'm new here. Whenever you play online games, usually use time to decide the factions. We use our 10,000 starting gold before the match begins in order to get ourselves, in order to get a faction pair. Then we bet the 10,000 starting gold in order to be able to choose between the factions first. And if like Redwhite were to pass now at 3,800, then Rito will be, which she actually will, Rito will be paying 3,800 gold in order to pick Tower instead of Necropolis for this game. And then they will be doing the same for color. Then they will be using the gold transfer function in order to get that money, in order, to where it belongs. And then they'll be starting the new match like that. Tower is much more better than Necro. I wonder if it's that much better. So yeah, that is the betting that is going on here. That is cool. Yep. This is basically equals out the factions, and the better factions don't actually have an insane win rate because they end up starting with like a really low amount of gold. So yeah, because we play like this, the factions are for the most part actually pretty fair, and it's a really nice system. Can you play Chocolate? Currently, they're not playing Chocolate. They'll be playing a large Jebus Roulette, which is basically just a smaller version of the original template. And I don't know much about this template yet myself, so this is going to be an experience finding it out. I was a special kid? Okay. I'm happy for you, Pelis. Risa is actually pretty good. Yeah, she is good, but then again, Picodrome is like pretty insane as well. But it looks like Rito is going to be picking Tower, and I'm pretty sure he's not picking Picodrome, despite it being the option of many of the players. With Nagas and Titan, because these players are tempoing out really heavily, they usually don't go up to Titans. Rather they just go up to Nagas and for the most part stay there. And yeah, Rissa is picked, Tamika is picked, the matchup is here. And the trade is 4,300? Yeah, 4,300 for Rito to play his Red Tower versus the Blue Necropolis of Redwhite. Wait, is that right? Redwhite passes. Yeah, okay. Wait, no. What? Oh, yeah. One hero. Yes, indeed. Open the gambling. Okay. You can have your gambling. Necron Rampy is really the worst two faction in Jebus Podcast. Yeah. I would say Necro is like quite a bit better though. Thank you, Feral. Gold. Wait. They mistraded the gold? Redwhite passed. So Redwhite should have been paid. Would Necro be the best if undead res were allowed? Yeah, if anime death was allowed, they might be one of the best because there's almost no way to actually preserve your army. Apart from just doing the fights well. And them having the option to do so would be really strong. Oh yeah. So now the trade is good. Yeah, he messed up the money. So let's see. Redwhite starts off with a Gremlin roadblock. That's actually pretty sad. He doesn't see any wood quite yet. I wonder what he actually builds on day one. Vampires? Wow, vampires on day one. I didn't think of that, but that's actually really smart. You gain so much power, and you're able to take fights way better. He also deposits the golem. The zombie, so he's a little bit faster. Then he gets the Skelly Box on the road. That's insane. Then the Skelly Box leads into the Oh my God, Rito just resets. What the hell? He finds an observatory, but he doesn't really like what he sees. Okay. This was such a good start for Redwhite, though. He would have had a Skelly Box into immediate Hollow Darkness. It was insane. It was insanely good. Right now, because of the last game, Redwhite is more snappy with his decision for the vampires as well. Sent. Okay, really good. Very nice. Let's look at Redwhite for now. Good. Whoa. There we go. This. Okay, we're good to go. Thank you. If I'm a studio, I invite you to host some of the games in English. Will you accept the offer? If I can do it on my channel, then possibly yes. I don't really care to go to other channels and host for them and commentate for them that much. Left and right through. Okay, so Redwhite called him 1-on-1, and now, whoa, what's going on? Maybe they ended up crashing. Do you observe the game or their streams? The streams. There's no spectator function for the Yeah, there's no spectator function for Heroes 3 yet. Did he win the very long game? No. Stavatar ended up punishing me. So they don't have any more restarts. The map that they'll be loading into now is going to be the final one that they will be playing. Why is the team starting with minus plus 4.3k and the other one? This is the result of the town trade. Whenever we play the online games, we use town trade in order to decide the faction. We roll 2 random pairs and we use our starting gold in order to bet for who plays what. And this is the result of the trade. Actually, explain hero picks. Stomaka is one of the best available heroes in Necropolis. There's plenty of heroes that have Necromancy and offense as a starting skill base, which is actually really good and what you want. But Tamika takes the lead because she has the Dread Knight specialty, which is really, really good because you don't get to influence the speeds of units that much in Jebus Roulette because slow is disabled, haste is disabled, so having the specialty for the speed and actually a little bit of extra stats is really, really good because Dread Knights are your main power stack in Jebus Roulette for Necropolis, so Tamika ends up being a really, really good pick. We know all the tower heroes really, really suck. And because of that, you don't really have many good options. So you take the least bad one, which is Rissa, because she at least starts with offense, which is a really good skill. And then you can build the rest of her to be pretty decent as well. She's not that bad, but she's definitely just a worst of the least bad of the bunch. Some people pick Pikujam, but Rito likes more tempo, so he doesn't really like strolling around with gargoyles, just collecting resources. He's more of a battle-oriented guy, so he ends up picking Rissa, who is able to take the fights earlier and better. At the cost of scouting and speed, of course. Oh my. Immediately, Redwhite ends up seeing a very, very good boss, guarded by Troglodytes. Oh my god, look at this Redwhite map. He's gonna be able to take the Troglodyte boss. He's gonna be getting a bunch of skeletons from that. With that, he'll be able to immediately farm the 2 Halls of Darkness next to his main. Because he'll actually have the army to do so. And his army is gonna be like through the roof immediately into the game. That is insanely good for him. That's so nice. It should be a very, very strong game for him. Hell yeah. I'm excited. Do you speak slower? These people are playing so fast. If I speak slower, I will not keep up with anything. Oh, Rito's currently magic arrowing down a bunch of sharpshooters. I wonder what these guys are guarding. They're guarding a boss, it seems. XP, that's so bad. He was hoping for Gremlin so badly. That would have been insane tempo for him, but by now he's actually really, really weak. He lost all his tempo. He's not able to take dwellings anymore. He's not able to take bosses anymore. He might need to wait till week. Till week 2 in order to get going. Meanwhile, Redwhite. Oh, zombies. He probably wants to sack them in order to have more damage. Well, it's not necessarily more damage. He might just use these zombies, to be honest. Oh, he keeps Gremlins in town. Oh, okay. He keeps Gremlins in town. So it's actually not as bad for Rito as I thought. My bad. My bad. That's good, he's smart. Meanwhile, but damn. Oh, by the way, Redwhite uses the advanced strategy of putting your units into your mine in order to make yourself fast. In one hero setting, we don't get the luxury of having another hero pick up your army, but you can actually be fast in other ways. For example, by putting your army away. And yeah, that's really good. Currently, Rita is going back to the other side of the map, looking for more objects to farm. Currently, the temple for him is not looking like too hot. He has the ogre box over there, but it's probably not a pack, probably more, and that's why he's not going for it. It's a little bit too hard. This is more messy than ping pong. Redwhite didn't find lumber mill. Yeah. With no wood for Redwhite, it's gonna be really, really hard for him to build into Dread Knights on week 1. He actually upgrades the zombies, by the way. Oh my god. What a legend. We're seeing an ironic zombie upgrade in a Humphrey game. Wow. At 5 p.m. your time, he will struggle to play earlier. That's fine with me, Feral. That's fine with me. If he accepts and he's able to actually play the 3 games from that point onwards, then it's all good. Look at them! War machines! Wait, war machines? Oh yeah, the zombies. Hell yeah. This is too radical. Dude, people are getting really creative when it comes to playing these type of templates. Wow! Look at Rito's hero. Air magic and earth magic, so he has like control available to him, at least in the sense of the hero that's going to be using them. Of course, he actually needs the spells in order to get that, but getting these 2 skills out of the way proves for a pretty good late game as well. Really nice, really nice. Redwhite is prepping for his first Dreadnought Dwelling, and he should be able to take that with pretty good success. Hey, Betty. Mysticism is really good in Jebus Roulette, Pog. What is Rizza's specialty? Rizza's specialty is Mercury. She gets 1 Mercury per day, but she is not big because of that. The specialty is not that bad, I guess. It's a little bit extra, but yeah, you don't really mind that. You pick Rizza because of her offense, basically. Rizza can just use Magic Arrow spam to spam down the Nagas. Yeah, actually, it's not that bad. So, currently, the players are taking their first Tier 6 Dwelling, and actually Rito's keeping up. Both of them are taking it at very similar timings. Not bad whatsoever. That's pretty good. I'm really happy to see this kind of outcome. So, there we go. This is the Tier 6 units tier list decider. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Do you watch them at the same time? How does that work? I have 2 streams up, and I set it up so I can toggle them with a single button, and that's what we're doing. Rito's out of mana, and he's probably gonna be out of shots soon, but it seems like he just has enough damage in order to take the first Dwelling, and now he has some army going. He sees another shield young dead, but he already has one, so he's not really that interested. The sword on the right side for Rito is actually looking pretty great too. Ooh. Okay, so he put his army. Redwhite is actually using the fact that you can actually put your army in a mine really effectively in order to. What? You are made out of air! In order to manage his speeds. That's really good. I said yesterday, take my energy. Take my energy for your next game. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that. Oh, Rito finds another one to go for. That's really great for him. Meanwhile, I'm not sure what these guys are guarding for that Redwhite is currently fighting. Rito send this over so we can just spectate Redwhite for now. What's the context of the sub sound? Exclamation point fly, if you want the context. A box. Okay, wait, this kind of boss is probably gonna be getting him like whites or something like that. That's actually really strong, really good. This fight in the Redwhite is really bad though. Oh, you think so? I feel like he's fine. As long as he doesn't lose the Dread Knights, then he's currently fine. He only lost like a few Scullies so far it seems, and he's definitely not gonna be allowing himself to lose the Dread Knight. I mean, one of these guys either. Yeah, like a few vampires, he didn't really care about that too much, and he ends up just losing a few Skulls that he just gained back. So yeah, that's really good. He ends up getting the whites, which will then help him for the next Dwelling as well. So yeah, both these players are farming tier 6 units of their own respective factions. I feel like currently Redwhite is a little bit ahead, but not by that far. But in terms of hero development, Rito is doing really good. He has an offense, air, earth hero that's really strong. Very good. Are these 2 players any good? Yes, these players are the best. These guys have been, I'm pretty sure that Redwhite is at least playing Heroes 3 competitively for like a decade. Rito for like a little bit less, but he's been like no-lifing the time that he has been playing. So yeah, these players are really experienced in high-level tournament plays. They're participating in almost every single good tournament, and they're having really good results. These guys are top tier, just absolutely top tier. Can make real life sticker and play name smaller, right? Can. This is just what I threw up together like a little bit earlier. It doesn't feel like that intrusive. Second Acropolis for blue. Ooh, okay. I'm pretty sure that the biome ends up guaranteeing at least 1 extra town from your own faction. But only 1 extra town, so yeah. And as you can see, the Rito ends up going into his secondary tower as well. but it doesn't seem like he's that interested in actually getting it. Rito's about to farm the secondary Nagabank, and yeah, Oro has like a little bit of a difficult time, but Rito should be able to navigate this to a pretty good outcome, in case he doesn't get morale down like 3 times in a row or anything like that. Have you seen his coin collection? He has 4 coins. Wow. Amazing. Hey, Harry. Ooh, he goes for the helmet. Nice. Not bad. He'll be having some mana available for him. That's not bad at all. And of course, secondary town for secondary necro for the necro player. It's gonna be like probably not that impactful, but a nice little addition, I would say. By the way, whoa, he's running out of time here. He should probably do this faster. Yeah, and then go. Oh, he tried. Oh shit. Oh no, Redwhite, no. He really wanted that building. He didn't have the timer, so he tried like ending the fight on an appropriate timer and then just rush it. Just click. But no, he just barely didn't make it. Barely missed it. Damn. All right. Rito picks up the other town, picks up the other Naga dwelling, finds another Naga dwelling in the road. These positionings for these objects are out of this world good. Damn. Hell yeah. Redwhite is in the lead. Yeah, I would say Redwhite is in the lead currently. But then again, Rito with these dwelling placements is having like a wonderful time as well. That's really good. If we just build it first, I don't feel like either of these players are going to be able to build their corresponding tier 6 dwelling in the main on week 1. Their economies are not that strong. But then again, Rito's actually looking... I don't know what he has in the main so far, but he might be able to do so. Whoa. I think I saw the genie dwelling not being built yet. Meaning that there's... Yeah. There's no way that he gets the golden pavilion on week 1. So it's kind of whatever. And I don't really know the Redwhite's town position. I mean, what Redwhite has in there as well. I missed that. 140 zombies. Oh yeah, he has 140 zombies. Damn, that's a power stack right there, actually. Now, that's an actual power stack right there. Rito picks up more Nagas, and now he's using this many Nagas. He's able to... he takes the water. Wow, interesting. Water is like a really good utility for this template. Because it is slow and haste are disabled, you can't actually influence speed in many ways. You know, you can't actually become that much faster. You can't really do much at all in terms of that kind of way. So Expert Prayer is one of the best spells because it's one of the only spells that actually influences speed inside of this template. And yeah, it's really strong. Currently, Redwhite is looking to collect a bunch of Medusa stores in order to get some money, in order to actually build this dwelling in the main, and actually buy out this armies as well, naturally. Really good. This teleport Naga Queen is ahead. Yeah, that teleport is actually also like a pretty good utility. It's not bad whatsoever. Bless is also good. Bless is not really that good. I mean... Rito's gonna be using a Naga power stack, right? Nagas don't really benefit that much from Bless. So it's kind of like whatever. It's an afterthought. Of course, we're taking the... at least in this kind of situation, you're taking water for other reasons. Of course, in some reasons, Bless could be the main selling point. But it's definitely not in this case, you know? Ender, you made fun of me saying really. Saying really a lot for like 5 times now. I mean, for the first 2 times, I had a chuckle. But, you know, stop spamming. First speed 11 Naga Queen. Hell yeah, that actually sounds so strong. And he needs to match the Dread Knight somehow. And so, yeah, having water is probably going to be really important in the later into the game. It's going to be pretty... yeah. Possibly really impactful. Just as Nagas, my money on Nagas, to be honest. I feel like Dread Knights are having currently a little bit of a better time. It's gonna be way easier to upgrade to Dread Knights rather than to Naga Queens as well. Wow, look at that package. An entire might package just in a single fight. He doesn't have a sword or a shield. So this is just straight up like Lion Shield worth of might stats. He also finds another decently placed tier 6 dwelling. That's amazing. Hell yeah. Really great to see. Storm Rallies. Yeah, the Storm Rallies for Tamika are not really a problem. The Dread Knights just run them down, and it's really that simple. These power stats from both players are gonna be like so huge. Both the Dread Knights and the Naga stack, both the Dread Knight stack and the Naga Pal stack are building up like really, really well. I'm also excited to see what the Rito is fighting for. I didn't actually notice what it was. Why do you always restart? Man, because of Tazar. Seemed today in DTM. It was probably a mirror match where Tazar was banned. In mirror matches, the red player gets to ban 0 to 3 heroes, and then you restart whenever you get them with army in the tavern. That's all. This is just a template specific rule. You would not do that for every single template. And also no retail is really pog. Yeah, that's I wonder how much would that would mean for the final battle, because usually you can work around the retails anyway. But for general play across the map, Naga Queens, yeah, they have an advantage in that. They're also better for like utopias and such, and they also the tower player is gonna be able to support the Naga Queens with Master Genius as well, eventually into the game. Which might actually be really, really impactful. It could be one of the only ways you can haste your power stack as well. Oh yeah, Sandals! The Diamond Golem fight was actually for Sandals, for Rito. So he ends up gaining quite a bit of stats, and now he's gonna be picking up the sword too. Rito's stats are gonna skyrocket across these few coming turns. That's really, really exciting to see. Meanwhile, Redwhait, of course, is gonna be picking... Oh my god, 173 zombie stack! Look at that! That's so ludicrous! It's so good! No, I didn't, Wrigley. Dwelling is their main Necrotown. Yeah. Like, the positioning of these dwellings for both the players is actually, like, notoriously good. I think both of them will have at least 4 of them flagged by week 2. Easily. I feel like both of them flagged free on week 1 as well, which is so good. Actually, I feel like they're approaching 5. Currently, they're not really developing their towns that well. Only they just built on 1T4 for Redwhite. That is not a good time for that. And he also needs to come up with the money in order to actually get the dwelling for the Black Knights as well. And that's not that easy. Currently, Rito runs into a minimum shop. He's probably pretty sad. He really, really wants money, but he's not able to get it because he's actually getting rolling mini banks. A little bit sad times for him, but, you know, he's a good player, so he will be able to persevere. Logistics! What a premium find for Rito. Hell yeah. How strong is that? 4 times for Rito, 2 for Necro. Yeah, Rito's doing a little bit of a better job in terms of being economic. But then again, he's also like really delaying his dwellings. He now needs to actually get the Naga dwelling too, but he needs like a little bit of resources still. And also he's lacking like quite a bit of gold too. It seems like he'll be going north in order to actually try and find something. He finds his treasury! This is the kind of object that he needs, but he cannot afford to have even more mini objects. He needs them to be more impactful. He needs them to be bigger. Yeah. I mean, it is large. Yeah, because the template is large, all the good things in the map is like more condensed, so you are more likely to find them more packed together. So... But still, I feel like this is still really, really good. Video clicking is insane. As it usually is, especially when he's getting frustrated, and his current economic situation is probably getting him to be at least a little bit frustrated, you know? Which I would say is pretty reasonable. He ends up being able to scout quite a bit, and now he can determine where he needs to get the resources in order to build the things that he needs to build. And he definitely needs to build the Nagas on the following turn, otherwise he will be far behind. Even... Did Lesha win yesterday? Nope. What's your total list per second? Didn't count. Diplo allowed. Diplo in this version is nerfed to 25%. So you can use Diplo, you can actually join creatures, but you will only going to be getting 25% of what you join. So if you were to join 100 Cyclops, you would have to pay for 100 Cyclops, but you would only get 25, for example. So it's a very heavily nerfed version of Diplo. To the point that it's usually not really worth it, unless you're like really swimming in the money and have nowhere to put it. There's actually a pretty cool trick that you can do with diplomacy. The minimum amount of creatures you can deploy is 1. Okay? So if you were to find like 1 Acer Dragon, you would get 25% of the Acer Dragons that you join, but that 25% of Acer Dragons is still 1 Acer. So that's really good, but it's only available for Bizarre Desert. So for Bizarre Desert, the Jebus Roulette mutation, that is actually like Diplo there is far better than it is for other variants. Rito ended up losing a Naga there. He's probably not really happy with that, but he ended up finding some golems, but that's probably not that worth it, honestly. Probably a little bit upset with that. ends up flying the giant. Did he build... Oh, no. This is not the turn that he needs to build the dagger dwelling in yet. Both these players are going to be like pretty hard pressed to get their dwelling in order on the following turn. If they can't get it by 1-7, they will be losing a huge chunk of their army. Like, so yeah, it's really, really important for them to buy their tier 6 dwellings. Is this finals? Nope. Quarterfinals, as you can see in the scoreboard. This is the first game of the playoffs. And yes, it is best of 3. Currently, Rito is in the lead of 1-0 ahead of Redwhite. Wow, okay. Oh, Rito actually ended up finding a grounded box. That's something that's really, really good. Ground boxes for Tower are really ridiculously good. And he ends up finally finding one. And yeah, that's really, really impactful. How did he finish yesterday? Lost. Wow, finds a stope. So, Redwhite finds a stope. After picking up like another... Oh my god. Wait, is he gonna be able to buy the dwelling? This is like the final moment that he can actually do so. But now he needs one more wood. But if he buys the marketplace, then he... No! Oh my god. It's so tight. If he's not able to do so, then he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Okay. It seems like he will be able to do so, but damn. He's cutting it close. He's really cutting it close. But as long as it happens, it's good enough. As long as it happens, it's good enough. I think Rito just bought his Naga dwelling as well. So both the players were able to squeeze it out. Redwhite quite a bit tighter than Rito, in this case. What are the best factions for Jebus Roulette one hero? Yo, Carol. The best factions are considered Castle and Cove, I believe. Because of their heroes having these kind of specialties, and also their units being really easily accessible and also really, really good. Both Cavaliers and the Nixes do an excellent job on the map, and of course those heroes also carry them really, really far. Nowadays it's Flux, is it? There's a Fox. It's going real great. Wow, he's doing it dope! He's doing it dope on zombies! But the auto loses like all the Dread Knights, that's so bad! But you should be able to use the zombies to tank. He should be able to bait the AI into hitting those instead. Wow. No, they're focusing those. Because they're too afraid of the retaliation from the Black Knight. I mean, from the zombies. They're actually not even focusing those. He ends up losing like a pretty big... Okay, now they're focusing the zombies. That's really, really good. He's able to sack the zombies for the sake of a tier 3 taupe. If he finds control here, he's in the leading spot in this game. But the taupe results are really impactful. Let's see.
Howdy, partner.
Oh, control! Oh my god, he has Dimension Door! He has Fly! He has Air Magics! He's gonna be controlling the entire map! He's gonna be jumping all over the place! Now, in this format, actually, Air Magics is not as important because you actually don't get double Dimension Door. You only get one Dimension Door. So it's actually pretty interesting that they actually picked Air Magics, both of them. Now that I think about it. They probably didn't think about it either. But yeah. That is super, super impactful. He can actually jump to the Dungeon Town over there if he wants to. No, ends up choosing to go for this one instead. Wow, ends up being able to recover mana, and now he has Dimension Door every single turn moving forward. That's insanely huge. That is so huge. It's only one DD cast. Yep. It is live. It's live, Astara. Can I change my bet, please? No. The bet is locked in.
Howdy, partner.
Is this GG? Certainly not GG, but this is like a very heavy swing in favor of Redwhite for sure. Wait, they're playing 1-1 now, and currently it's Rito's turn. My bad for not having the right perspective on. Rito ended up getting a Magi box as well, but he's currently bleeding the Gremlins. That's a little bit sad for him, but he will end up having like a lot of money from the Naga Bank. Now, of course, Redwhite is doing fine on his own in the economy ever since taking that tier 3 taupe. But yeah, Rito's doing his own thing, for sure, as well. I still hope that Rito loses. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of wish that Redwhite would win, just for the sake of game 3. Because this game is actually really exciting. Why only 1DD? Is that a rule or another limitation? In tournament settings, one Dimension Door is available in any single map that is extra large or smaller. In any map that is extra large or bigger, the amount of the Dimension Doors that you can have is 2. That is just basically regular online tournament rules. Lisa, post-game Rito interview. We'll see. Always bet on a game free happening. Pepe laugh. Golden Pavilion next turn. Yeah. These players are gonna be able to build like insane pass stacks, really. By the way, Stronghold middle. I wonder how impactful that will be. Having a bunch of stone throwers could actually be like really, really good. Is that limited by the game? We have to keep that in mind. That is limited by the game. In case you activate the tournament rules in the lobby settings, which you most usually will. At least these players always do. 18 Black Knight power stack for Tamika, and he probably has like quite a few to collect from the dwellings as well. But he probably doesn't really want to mule his main hero across the dwellings, for sure. Hey Matex. Ends up going for that box. It is most likely going to be whites, I believe. Yeah, that seems to make sense. Hey, this box, I mean, it's probably not going to be that influential. He might actually be going for the sake of, he might be doing this just to reach further and also go for the resources too. I feel like they're going to be beginning to go into the desert only by like week 4 after they get another income of army. Because the map format is large, there might not be as much content in the desert, but I'm not really sure. Redwhites? Vampire! Now, while vampires are really cool, I don't really feel like they will make it into that good of a power stack, you know, something that you should upgrade for and play off of. Because, you see, vampires are really, really good in a normal setting where you can actually babysit for them. You can, like, take away the rest of the army, you can take the army on and off as you need to. But in this kind of format, you can't really babysit, them. And because of that, it's pretty hard to make use of the vampire lords. So they end up being probably meat instead. Deploy allowed, but it's nerfed to 25%. Golden Pavilion, upgrade. Both the players upgrade their tier 7 creatures back to back. And obviously, the stacks are almost the same as well. Like 19 Agro Queens versus 18 Dread Knights. However, Redwhite has a very distinct advantage because he ended up picking up the dope that gives him control spells. So, yeah. Rito's play is currently like pretty slow. He's just going to take a library. It's not like a very proactive play. You know, he's just like picking up a few stats and that's it. Yeah, Ajax, it is bonkers. Welcome, welcome. Who's winning? I would say Redwhite is winning. The total he took was huge. Like, so huge for the outcome of the game. Library is all you need, though. Library there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Don't go there, Feral. No. How do you figure out what's in the boxes? Experience. And also template settings. Each template has a variety of settings that may influence the outcomes of the box. MKC, the offer of these templates, makes the boxes really, really easy to read in terms of the outcomes. And like that, the players are able to make way better decisions on what they want to do off of that information. But I don't really have the time to get into it into further detail. A library, they just get banned, yeah. Wow, okay. Redwhite is currently just muling through the dwellings in order to get a bigger power stack, and then probably will push into the desert sometime soon. I said they might be starting to push on week 4, but I probably retract that. I don't think they will. Wait, oh my god, he didn't realize that he can't do the second DD. Ooh, he probably thought that he can do the second DD. He probably just realized, wait, the map is large. This means I cannot. This means my air magic is useless. Second, my plan failed. Damn. Smart to go for break though. Yeah. For sure. I'm pretty sure Rito at some point will have this realization too. Especially Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning doesn't benefit from the School of Magic that much. It gains like a little bit of base damage, but most of its damage comes from the power scaling anyway. So, yeah. It doesn't really help that much. Like, basic Chain Lightning and Esprit Chain Lightning, like, almost no difference. Wait, air is horrible. Yeah. Via air is actually, like, quite a good utility to have, but it's probably not worth a full skill slot, I believe. Possibly. Depending on what type of playstyle you'll be having. So currently Rito is breaking already. Well, yeah, so he's actually just going to the library on the way to the break. Wow, he just gets double morale on. Look at those mouse movements! He's making circles with the mouse. He's playing Osu while playing Heroes. Hell yeah. I mean, he's fine, but, yeah. Is air still very nice to fly? Possibly. There's probably better ways to actually gain yourself, train penalty negation, but still. Not bad. Wicked God morals. Don't get this meme. Ends up losing a little bit of army, but keeps his power stacks, keeps the main part of his army support. So ends up being like a pretty decent outcome here. Goes for the terrain penalty removal immediately. That's gonna be giving him quite a bit of efficiency across lots of the desert play that he'll be having. Not a bad choice. He currently sees that the opponent is not in the desert yet, so he probably sees that, hey, I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in the desert. I may as well pick this up to have a better long-term situation. And that's exactly what he does. Very smart. Go you. In Wicked Gods, morales are scripted badly. So either Unit 1 morales and all of them morale, or none morale. Oh, okay, I see. Currently Redwhite is going for the break. In Cyclops, of course, he ends up having some Black Knights that will be able to block the other Cyclops for like a few turns. Actually, pretty good utility. Not bad whatsoever. Necro Desert, right? Nope. It is Stronghold Desert, as we already saw from Rito's perspective. When are you playing? My match is tomorrow, Fodek. BE box, ew. It's an 8 BE box. No, actually, it's 4 ancient BE box or 15 stone throwers per single box. Like, that's already like a super power stack in a single box. And if you get 30 Cyclops, that's so influential for like a final fight. If you have that kind of range power stack, then it switches the dynamic to a setting where the opponent has to be the one going aggressive towards you. Mean that you get to be defensive, mean that you get to dictate the pace of the game. And that is very important and very strong. So yeah. I would say that the bosses here would be very influential. Can I shoot in the middle with Galags and Liches? You press G and then you target the ground. Not available unless you have Hoda. No Vamplords. No Vamplords. Vamplords require too much babysitting in order to make good use of. So they're better just used as meat. But if you're using them as meat, it doesn't really matter if they're lords or not. They both have expert view air, so they're able to look at the opponent's position and make better decisions on what they want to do. By the way, this is an anomaly. Wait, no, I don't know if it's an anomaly. MKC, if you're here, could you tell me if it's an anomaly? This desert situation where he doesn't have a town, or is there supposed to be no town here? Okay, wow! He jumped straight on the road! What a madman! He has like a 5th sense for this game, oh my god! It's like he jumps blind, but he jumps exactly to where he should jump. That's insane. How talented are these players? Raw, pure talent. No losses, picks up the Scholar. Oh, he didn't get to use the moves. Oh no! He was like, I have to go on the road. Oh no, this is Scholar. Oh no, I have to go on the road, no timer. And then the timer ends. Oh my god, he wastes like quite a few moves. That's a blow to him. Honestly, maybe not that much of a blow, like in terms of actual literal game results, but it's quite the blow mentally. By the way, this Nuggets of Frenzy, they could like get hit really hard, possibly. Oh, he gets the speed. Okay, cool. I think he hits the 7, and then the 5 hits the Genie, Gargoyle, or Golem. Okay, Golem. Yeah, imagine being able to use it properly. Now he gets to not have to penalty anymore, so he's gonna be quite a bit more efficient in terms of farming the desert. Pretty good for retail. But now he'll have to keep swapping the boots, and whenever he doesn't, we'll have a good giggle at him. Yes, indeed. No, we don't really worry about that because we don't really encounter these sort of issues in this kind of format, in these kind of formats, at this kind of level. So yeah, we don't worry about that. That's all. Redwhait had this, but he's making small mistakes there and there that add up. Yeah, like they're not realizing that he doesn't have the second DD and he doesn't make the castle town. Not wasting those moves there at the end of the turn. Week 1, he failed the build on one turn. Like small things here and there. Rito respects his timer and he plays he plays like so heavily into his timer. He respects it a lot and saves as much of it as he can every single turn. If he has like a clear play that he wants to do, he's not gonna be like wondering for a long time. He's gonna be making like snap decisions that leads him to having more timer and that leads to less mistakes. Because, you know, he has more time to actually think through it. Oh, Log Scholar! Bokchan! That's actually really, really good. But probably also doesn't realize to use the D. He just hasn't gotten the D yet. Maybe he will think of that. Or maybe he knows it and he's just picking it for view air. Since he does respect view air quite a bit too, I believe. The zombie sack though. Yeah, the zombie sack is actually huge. Currently, Earth Control would be really, really good for Redwhite here. So he can... Oh, Red Dragons show no mercy to the Black Dragons. Okay. Saves the timer by taking the auto combat. Then consider... Ooh. Oh, Water Magic. I feel... Water Tomb. I'm trying to think of is that's actually any good or not. It feels decent. He ends up being able to take the middle town first. And he will probably be recovering mana. He needs to trade up the resources, but he has the time to do so, so there should be no problem when it comes to that. What is this? What is the last game? 1 hero game 2 or this is a 1 hero tournament, Bayless. Actually, DD is not that great, but you can only use it once. DD is still really, really great when you can use it once anyway. Like, not as great as 2, of course, but still, DD is like super impactful. If they were to fight now, I wonder who would actually be ahead. It might be that they're fighting on this turn, unless Rito has any incentive in order to go somewhere off-road. Ooh, he sees that he's right there. So now Rito has a choice. He can actually just take the fight, or just go away. One or the other, really. All the games are one... Bayless. This is why... Okay. What are you playing? Who's your opponent? I'm playing against Darfan tomorrow. He just looks at fishes? Okay. Like, what do you mean? You hate this format? Why would I? No. So, Rito is actually going for the Firebook. With the Firebook, he will have some control. But then again, the undead army of Redwhite is going to be pretty hard to crowd control anyway. Because, you know, he doesn't have the Black Orb. Wait, no, he's actually going for the right road. I thought that he was actually going in the wrong direction in order to reach Redwhite, but he was going in the right one. Okay. But it feels like he will actually barely not reach him. Okay, okay. People are getting... Nah. So. This is the spellbook of Redwhite, by the way. He has like so many good things to cast. That's really, really great for him. But then again, the stats of Rito, I don't know. The fact that Rito is going to be sieging in case he were to attack is also going to be like probably a setback for... a setback for Rito, since the Nagas will not really be able to connect as well. I'm going to burst those Dread Knights. Robot no expert water. Yeah, but he doesn't need expert water. So wait, is he able to reach? I don't think he is. Yeah, he's not able to reach. Oh my god, that's so... Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, he's tilted. No, he's one step away. Rito, please. That's actually really, really sad times for him. By the way, it's actually 2 out of 4 for the Olgafis here as well. He picks up 1 out of 4. Oh, okay, okay. So right now, Redwhite gets free turn of farming. Meanwhile, Rito just has to sit there and wait. Oh man, he's really sad. Yeah, there we go. He's probably like, he's setting up for the final fight. He doesn't have that many Master Genies either to support them. That's pretty unfortunate. And Rito will see opponent DD and will get tilted even more before final battle. Yeah, yeah. I mean, what should Redwhite do right now? Should DD maybe into the distance? Is he kiting? Is he fighting? I don't really understand. The best case scenario for Redwhite, I believe, would be to farm something nearby and then come back into the town and then just keep defending the town. He currently has like all the authority in the world. He could even build a citadel, ends up picking up the Halls of Valhalla. Imagine if this one attack makes the difference. Ooh, necklace. That's a pretty good one. He has tactics and dread knights, so this kind of fight is actually really, really easy mode for him. Hey, Espresso. Redwhite can just stomp on him. I don't think it's that simple, but I do think that Redwhite is currently in the lead, yes. Yeah, so he probably picks up the necklace and then goes for the final fight. He should be pretty confident, as he is currently the favorite. Oh, but he actually has a good enough necklace already, so he's just going for the black market here. Oh, doesn't seem like anything too useful. Checks his chest piece, make sure that he doesn't have anything better. Ooh, shield. That's a little bit of stats. That could actually add up. He got like the one from Valhalla. He got like a little bit of a... he got the defense as well. Equips the hat. He actually has elemental spam option as well. So, yeah. There we go! Final fight number 2. The armies are really, really close. The stats of the heroes are really, really close. However, Redwhite has the casting advantage in this match. And also, I realized that my face is covering the stats, so my bad for that. Probably annoying to have this. Good enough. So there we go. Chain Lightning does so much though. Yeah, it for sure does. Chain Lightning start from Naga's boom. Possibly. One side has 175 zombies, the other one doesn't. Yeah, but they're really, really hard to connect. They will be meat, but yeah, we'll see. If Rito have genies, he won this. You think so? I really don't think it's that simple. It will come down to many things. Like, the Nagas have to get like such good conditions in order for Rito to win. He also needs to get the Miracle cast off. This is Rito's spellbook. He has Expert Bless. Wow. What a premium cast. That's unfortunate. That's a really unfortunate spellbook right here. He ends up protection from airing, so he's the Chain Lightning of Redwhite is not doing as much as it otherwise would have anymore. That feels like a really strong and impactful cast. Why didn't he upgrade the vampires? No. They're not that good. In order to use vampire laws properly, you need a lot of babysitting for them, and you're not able to provide them the babysitting in this kind of format. That's what I believe. Advanced Prayer on the Draenei stack seems like a pretty good cast. Or on the zombie stack even. That's not a bad cast at all. By that point, the zombies... No, they would still be... No, they would actually be speeding the Nagas, and that would be huge. Can clone the Dread Knights. The clone doesn't connect immediately, so it feels like a waste. Because Rito will just have options on how to deal with that. Probably just with a Gargoyle or something. The best cast is Disrupting Ray Nagas. No. I believe it's Prayer on either... the Dread Knights or the zombies. If you were to get zombies into the game by using Prayer, I feel like that's influential enough for him to go for. Possibly. Rito's quite unlucky with control spells though. Yeah. He ends up not getting control like very often. That's a little bit sad for him. Honestly, sad times. The Wade battle. Yes, the Wade battle indeed. It's one hero game, so you must choose tower, hero to main, and offense is really good. Yeah, exactly. That's why Rissa. Many players also prefer Pickledrum because he's a really fast from the very get-go and has scouting too. But Rito, first of all, doesn't respect scouting and also wants the tempo rather than be fast. For these reasons, he prefers Rissa over Pickledrum. At least I think so. Zombies looking strong here. Yeah, zombies are actually really impactful. He ends up killing the 3 Black Knights with the Naga stack, and he still doesn't expose himself. Well, then again, Redwhite can actually now take the retile with the 1 stack and then prayer up and hit them with the other stack as well, I believe. I believe that's a possibility that he has. If prayer doesn't reach with the Draenei, then for sure teleport would reach, right? I feel like this is a pretty good time for Redwhite to be connecting, but of course it's up to him on how he navigates it. It looks like he's having a very similar opinion as well. If he had Expert Prayer, that would be so huge, but he's just like 1 secondary skill away from that. Pretty sad times. Then yeah, ends up casting the prayer. And this is where Rito's like, ah, whoa, really? You took the retail, man. You have to prayer now. I think he gets to hypnotize on the next turn anyway. Yeah, because he starts the next turn as well. Ooh, curses. Curse on the Naga Queen is not that influential though, you know? Trading? It's a noble trade. Matthew Mike. 535, but of course he can't do that. On Ice Bolt, it's actually pretty influential. Yeah, Ice Bolt does a lot of damage. If he Ice Bolts and hits the Naga Queens, then they're okay. Just Rito just calls CG. He realizes that he is outmatched in army, outmatched in casting, so there's nothing that he can do moving forward. So game 2 over to Redwhite. Dread Knights prevail over Naga Queens, and we go to game 3. Hell yeah, hell yeah! Wow, that is absolutely amazing of a game. Really well played by both players. Redwhite had like a few hiccups, but that dope actually just destroyed. That dope absolutely destroyed. Really, really strong. Here. Whoa. What am I doing? Here. Okay, both the perspectives are in order. So, yeah. We're going to be going to game 3. And for that, we need another roll of the roulette. So, we'll be doing just that. We'll be rolling the roulette. And it's over here. So, the last game 3 of the series is going to be played on... Let it rip! It's played on... Normal Outcast. Okay, I actually kind of want to see this. This is the normal Outcast that the, that the players played on the qualifiers, that they're very well used to. So this is where they will actually show their highest skill level, because this is where they had the most practice. I feel like this is a really exciting format as well, to see what these players are actually capable of. Hell yeah. Let's see. So I'll inform them on the actual template at Rito at Redwhite. Is this organized by Lexi? Not really. I'm hosting the tournament in my platform, but this is Feral is the organizer, let's say. Ruffy does the administration, MKC is the template expert, and I'm hosting it on my platform. Basically, that is the team for the tournament.